now.
Ah, okay.
And I have hit the stream button. Because we said we would.
Okay. So you know, I have done something semi-intelligent.
Oh dear. Where's Rylea and what did you do to her?
The fan is no longer in the window. It's basically on my bed, pointing right at me to keep a hot pocket from forming so easily. So I should be good for a little bit. So where are you?
I am in the room in the crystarium. I have found that the shoebill tends to wander around the room, but is constantly either looking at the door or looking at the, Yeah. Hello, Mr. Shoebill.
Okay, then. So, what's first?
Well, unfortunately, it's not going to get any cooler for running Puppet's Bunker.
No. I'm kind of hoping to do that when I have a big brain freezy available.
Okay, so you want to do it a little later today?
Yes.
Okay, I can deal with that.
I can run
But I am super happy, crying twin waterfalls of joy that I got my idealized set for Ast, short of the shoes. I still need the shoes. These shoes aren't bad, but they're not the shoes I should be wearing.
And what'd that come out of?
Misery.
Ah. That's right, you did say that you did manage it yesterday.
I got it,
Probably
and I won both the rolls for the chest and the legs, and I had enough tokens for the hands.
Yeah.
We will try again next week.
And I will be there. I will hopefully be there to keep us from actually clearing.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You need to clear too. I could have sworn you were there when we cleared the first time.
No. I've seen us get close. I've never seen it happen.
Oh.
That, like, first pull that last week that went really well, that's about as close as I've ever been.
By the way,
I think there was one late pull the week before that got, most of the way through stage 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only time it's been that close.
The question is where did the trial of, I think, Alamigo Quarter is where the trial of Warlet starts. We were originally going to, hello Octi. We were originally going to do Puppet's Bunker, but it is so hot that we're going to wait until we can go get brain freezies before attempting it.
Yeah, because at the moment I've been good for about half an hour in my room, and that's not a half hour.
Oh no, we are expecting mucho deaths.
That too.
So you know.
Oh, actually, hold on. One other thing just to double check. What's the required item level for that place?
Oh, good point. Puppet's Bunker. Once 465.
I can do that.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Paul just subscribed for 4 months.
Thank you, Paul.
So I was about to say, I can do that in anything other than Monk.
Okay, then.
Monk is at 463. And I wouldn't want to do it in Monk anyway, so... But yeah, I am equipped for that.
Yay!
Which at this point, it'd be surprising if I wasn't, but...
Yeah, but it's always good to check because every now and then they can kind of sneak up and go, ha 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 ha, you don't have the gear eye level, neener.
Well, usually the problem is I just have not had the opportunity to get gear, and this time I've had lots of opportunity to get gear.
But first, I discovered something. All our role trainers say something different now.
Right.
Do you have your obs going?
Yes. Yes, and obs would be faster. Okay. Good to see you in one piece, Thayrin. I wasn't sure what to expect when I headed outside to investigate the commotion, but I sure as hell didn't expect to see you flying down that cliff. They say you're on your way to settling the score with your nemesis, and judging by your peaceful expression, I reckon you've done just that. Good for you, my friend. Good for you.
Taynor, who we were missing in the dungeon.
Yeah. I've heard about the battle outside. I should have liked to have joined the fight, but Sarek bade me hold the fort in the Crystarium. But the most important thing is that Ardbert now has the peace he deserves. On behalf of Nilebert, thank you for granting it to him.
Oh, I did run the Hero's Gauntlet a few times last night.
Of course.
I now technically have a full tank set if I want to use it for glamours. My gear set's actually better than that currently.
Yeah.
However, I watched Giot pull off that limit break. Guess what it was called?
No idea.
A good old-fashioned dwarven decking. Hey, Gialt. Could you put down the ale for a second? I want to say hi. Lally ho, my friend. Good on you for taking down that bastard that was posing as Albert. Lamid's Albert. With her beloved set free, Lamid can rest easy again. So, come, raise a tankard or two to the finest that ever were. And Ciela. So, you've done what needed doing. Uncovered the truth of Albert's resurrection and dealt with his mastermind. Our friend may now have the ending he deserves. Thank you. With this, we finally reach the conclusion of the tale I tell. But your own continues, and it's for you to fill the pages as you will.
I want to check the how fare you of late.
I think that's about the same.
Probably, but you never know. That's the type of thing where it could.
How fare you of late? Still tending bar, cleaning up after drunkards and Glenard. If this is punishment you had in mind, I struggle to fathom a harsher fate. All seriousness, I continue to use my spare moments to entertain patrons with stories of the Warriors of Light. And thank you to your recent exploits, it's never been easier to find willing ears.
That's probably new.
What's more, there's no imposter walking around about deceiving the masses. Now that I'm free to share the tale in its entirety, to speak the unadulterated truth. It still remains I'll remain in my calling as tavern wench for a while yet.
See?
Seriously, girl. Why? There's a couple target dummies just over at the Amaro yards. Get your arm into practice. I've got a funny feeling you're going to need it again. And I did go out to Yulmore, or Calusia, and both Reek and can't
Should I go visit them?
Grandchild.
Because I'm still in Yulmore.
Oh, if you could do that, go for it. Do you want me to head out to Yulmore? I mean, it's just like an airship ride.
No. I can eventually handle this.
But both of them say something different, though. I'm still wondering why he's constantly just facing a rock. I mean, come on, dude. You're a Darkanite. That doesn't mean you have to brood over everything. It's like, I'm on guard duty. Then why are you facing a rock? Are you taking a leak out there?
Gotta go pee.
Oh God, I gotta go pee. Way back. This is like a couple decades back now.
Last century.
Yeah, last century.
It's from Myst. Or not Myst, Myth. That.
Yeah.
Wrong end.
A friend of ours was playing Myth, which was effectively a real-time strategy game. And fantasy-based, and you have a bunch of different races, including the dwarves, and the dwarves are parachuting explosive experts. But at one point, he's like grabbing a bunch of his guys and telling them to go over there, and he hears suddenly from the speakers, I gotta go pee. And that was it. And he's like, what the heck? What's going on? And like 15 minutes later, he realizes his dwarf from the group is missing. He's like, where's the dwarf? And he goes scrabbling over the entire map and finds the dwarf facing a rock side.
Yes.
Just standing there. It's like, he went to go pee.
Apparently it was kind of this low probability Easter egg they'd put into the game that they weren't really sure that anyone would actually see because it was so low probability. He was good at hitting those.
Yeah. Kind of like me finding Mac bugs.
Yeah.
You're magical.
Okay, now where's the actual hut I want?
I am now in Calusia. Okay, the first one you want is like over here. It's kind of tucked away a little. There it is.
Oh.
Hello, Reek. Hello, Vera.
Okay, out here.
Yeah.
I'm reliably informed you've dealt with the imposter, Ardbert. I never doubted that you'd do it, my friend. Which, wherever she is, Renda Ray will surely be pleased. By the way, how was I out there? Thought I did pretty well, even if I do say so myself. When the commotion broke out, like the others, I couldn't help but go see what was happening. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, there's this little byplay that goes on in the dungeon of him laying some arrows loose and Sirig taking him to task for please don't shoot me in the ass.
Right then. And Olivara?
I don't think she says anything different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
still...
that is the same. Aw. So now where are we headed?
to Granson,
Hmm.
who's the tank guy.
Yeah.
Who
That's
is
right.
still
Came
in the...
back here.
Oh, there's a grave here.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. It just kind of melded into the ground.
Yeah.
So that's why he's standing facing a rock over here. That's his wife's grave.
Well, Sinner, I hear you've brought to account the wretch who tainted Erdbert's legacy. You can only imagine what a struggle that must have been. Sorry I couldn't witness it, but glad I could help in some small way. What's that? How did I know know to be where I was, you ask? Didn't I tell you, my friend? If you ever need me, I'll be there. Yeah, if you could manage to pull that trick off on the source, I'd be eternally grateful.
Yeah, he's actually not a half bad tank.
Now, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Mm-hmm.
An old friend.
I've started calling Hathlodates my old new friend.
Yeah.
So, spoiler time. Talking a bit with Miro last night. She was so happy she could finally geek out with me over lore.
Uh-huh.
Remember talking with Urianje about Azim, Azila,
Right.
all the other...
The various sun gods.
Yeah, the various sun gods and goddesses.
Yes.
Azila was supposed to be female, though Azim is most distinctly male.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why I want to dump those guys off a cliff.
I always kind of assumed, looking at things, that the ancients are actually they. They are not male or
Very
female.
possible. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's at least as valid as any other conception.
Yeah, pretty much. They are not both, but they are neither. They are ancients.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, in the form of Azea, the sun goddess of Eorzea, one of the 12, actually the first of the 12.
That might say something about the final days.
They are, of course, are associated with the sun, but they are also considered a shepherd, a wandering shepherd. Where do you first appear in the first?
In the first, outside the Crystarium.
Yes.
I'd have to look up the map. Dorbrant, Crystarium, Lakeland, Forest of the Lost Shepherd. Right.
Yeah.
Right then. One wonders how it got that name.
But they were like, am I correct in assuming that there's a connection between Azim and Azim? And I'm like, Azim, light! And they lost it. Especially since they had not caught on that that symbol was the astrological symbol of the sun.
Why am I the only one who knows this? I mean, most of the planets, yeah, I have problems once you get out past Mars. I can never remember which one is Jupiter and which one is Saturn and so on, though I would recognize the symbol.
So, we're going to hold on Puppet Bunker until later today, simply for heat reasons.
Brain freezies!
Yeah, brain freezies. And are instead trying to make our way towards Alamigo so that we can work on the...
You mean the Alamigan Quarter?
Sorrow of Warlet, which is the weapon quest chain. It's considered a side chain. Last time we had a trial, which was for Ruby Weapon, which was nasty on a stick.
And note that this came out about a month before Part 1 of FF7 Remake.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're in the middle of, promoting FF7 any way they can, and then here you end up fighting Ruby Weapon.
Actually, I'm going to be cruel.
Wrong one.
Oh, look, we're not sucked in. Instead, we have gloom. Not helping. Hello, Octi,
Okay,
welcome,
that's
welcome.
I don't use this place often enough.
Sorry, I'm cheap, so I just foot it. Like you can foot it across the rift. Though I should probably change it to something more battle appropriate, shouldn't I? But I really like this gear, Sniff. Can I ask you to drive us out to be East Shroud?
Yeah.
Because I need
That's
to go
as far
use
as
the
we're going
little
without
Elysian's
stop.
room. So I will be right back. The mic is yours.
Ooh. Hear that, everybody? You should be scared. Of course, this is one of my first times actually doing this flying on this world. Okay. Fly no higher. I'm not even up to the tops of the buildings. I'm disappointed. I mean, look at that. I'd love to visit that, and they won't let me. Okay, that's the boundary. That is some really interesting geology. Okay. Yeah, I usually don't get a good look at that. Wow. That was big. And that's just mountainside there. And there's the zone boundary. Wham. Yeah, things look different up here. Obviously, this area is... Oh, man. Has seen better days thanks to the calamity. How far south do I need to get? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's still Thayrin, so you're probably just getting zone music instead of listening to the neat radio. I mean, it's a great station. It had better be a great station. It's the only one the radio gets. Yeah, we have a low flight ceiling here.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Okay. I am taking a look around. And
Yes.
mourning the fact that the flight ceiling on this car is so low.
Yes, that's the one thing that is a little sad is they have a pretty dang low flight ceiling. But at the same time, we can fly in AR. Actually, the one I haven't gotten a chance to is go out
This is a new area.
Kind of.
It's an area you can't reach on foot.
And there's the wall.
No! Why do they deny me?
Careful, you're going to hit the border into Gridania.
Okay, that's Gridania.
No, one of the places I haven't gotten out to, which they apparently let you fly all the way through, is Bronze Lake. And more importantly, the falling city of Nim.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be neat.
Because you can fly all the way from the east side of Bronze Lake to the west side of Bronze Lake.
Right. Yeah, that will make that zone a lot less annoying.
You can fly all the way from East Blood Shore to West
Yep.
Costa del Sol, which is like a godsend.
Yeah, let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the tower. And now we have to check in here before we cross through the gate, which we can't really see from here. Yeah, really.
Driftwood to come out and play.
And one of those places where you just can't walk it. You have to go through a checkpoint.
Yeah, anytime they do an expansion, you have to go through the checkpoint for it.
Yeah, which I kind of understand, but I wish they'd done something a little less intrusive.
I think a hunt train's going through. Yep, you can just barely see the statue of Ralger over at Ralger's Reach.
The temples.
That is a dang big wall.
Yep.
And that mountain has seen better days.
Oh yes. Not our fault. We didn't do that one.
Well, we kind of sort of did in a roundabout way.
It wasn't our fault. No one saw we weren't anywhere close. They can't prove a thing.
Uh-huh. I see how this works.
You should.
Now, I'm hoping the Sorrows of Orlet will be out this direction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of where the original started, so... Yeah, it looks like a hunt party was definitely going through.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably change it to something a little more dragoonish.
Maybe.
Or I can go with some other class. I don't think this really matters since it's all solo duty.
Yeah. And it's no longer main story, so you don't have to feel quite as obligated to main it.
Actually, I did a whole bunch of runs as Dancer last night, and I was like, oh, I love this class.
Yeah. There's a reason why it's like next on my A list, or very close to it.
Hello, Mr. Blue Bang.
It might be time to do more tanking and more healing next, once I get done with Machinist.
Yeah. What do I want to do with this tank? I mean, tank kind of looks good.
A dozen classes and nothing to wear. Just
my second main, one. DPS. There we go. Resistance officer.
Right. Fake ninja.
I am not a fake ninja.
Oh, yes, you are. The entire guild agreed.
I am not a fake ninja.
Sleep now and Sapphire. Information relating to the weapon project has been uncovered, and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. Rylea, Thayrin, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. All the way over there.
Hello, Mr. Resistance Fighter. We need to head to headquarters.
Ready to head out?
I think that would be a yes.
Do you suppose we should drop Purdy now before they stick us into something?
I've got a feeling we should.
Yeah. They've done it to us before.
Because there will be a solo duty involved.
Spoilers! Severa?
Good, you're here. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Garland wishes to share his findings. I take it you could spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival.
Glad you could make it, Rylea, Thayrin. I'm sure you're as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Garleans have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another.
So even a rank amateur could attain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior?
Precisely. We learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention: synthetic aurosite system.
Again with the aurosite.
Oh yeah.
Which is exactly...
Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabbac by the Asians. We believe it to have been a type of aurosite. I can't say much for the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real aurosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabbac. It's unclear whether the Garlean simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine aurosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads.
What we do know is that it was used to implant combat data of Niall Van Darius into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the Calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve that data? Yes, especially since that data did not necessarily come from the Garius before he died.
The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to Magitech armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea.
Yes, that was rumored to be true. It's rumored to be its true purpose, but was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in upper echelon command wanted to avoid comparisons to these so-called savages they were meant to be conquering.
There's also the question of whether this system even functions as intended. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via Aether.
Oh. Continue.
However, it seems that it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Vandarnus. Though this is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form.
Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning?
It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic R site running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action.
Okay, so if Darius had a device that effectively acted like a soul crystal in essentially attaching memories, and
yeah,
then
it sounds like it was meant to be more of a flight recorder, but yeah, it's more
and
acting
it
like
would
a soul crystal.
transmit that information. That means what they got was not Vandarius, but the primal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which, of course, is why it gender flopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did not know what you had on your hands when you got it. Valdoon?
Sephra? What about the other two?
Oh, sorry. Sephra? Gaius will know how best to proceed. Sid?
I still need to get to the bottom of how the synthetic R-site system works, and whether the pilot's fusion with the core was a malfunction or planned from the start.
Yeah, that's the real question, though it could have been a malfunction because those guys didn't realize that you had sucked in Deus Darius and not Von Darius.
And the entire thing may not be mutually exclusive.
This is also true. Valdaloon?
I've just returned from my reconnaissance, and I shall reveal my findings before taking a long overdue rest.
Gaius?
Valdaloon has come bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Orlit, which appears to be where it was built.
My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Can you enlighten me?
Yeah. Care to show me a map, please? Because we haven't had a map of this section.
While Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Orlit lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders.
Okay. Other side of the straits.
Right.
You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me.
Humph. I thought that much was common knowledge.
Not with the maps they provide us.
Oh.
And is also where Alphonse and the others were born. And now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing the ground-based troops, provided we are able to secure a vessel. Or you could use Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is a perfect chance to put my top secret plan into action.
Uh-oh. He has a plan.
A top secret one, involving airships. And might I ask you what that entails?
Just a second.
It wouldn't be much of...
Huh? If I could type. Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you, now would it?
Look at that smile!
What I can say is there's a starring role planned for you, Rylea and Thayrin.
Woohoo!
Why so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere.
Trust!
Sid, what did you let Wedge do to the Enterprise this time? Or maybe that's the other way around.
Valdulan?
Many Imperials who fought at Gimlet withdrew to Urlet, though they will have had ample time to recuperate by now. Were we to approach by land, we could expect considerable resistance. Severa?
I must admit, I'm not fond of surprises, or secrets for that matter. Yes,
Get
but
used
he
to
has
them.
a new toy and he wants to share it.
Yes, he does.
Alright, Gaius.
Gaius? I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long. Here we go. Sid, what have you done?
We have our own weapon!
He's done a giant robot.
Yes!
Here it is. I present Garland Ironworks' adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the G-Warrior. I know Allegan design when I see it. Excavated from one of their ruins, no doubt. As is law, to be precise. We came across it during the course of our investigations and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you will be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head on, yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the ultimate weapon will be of use. I'm counting on it as it happens, but first we'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time.
Okay, at least you give us simulator time. This is a good thing. I kind of knew this was coming because during the live letter, Yoshi P was making so many Gundam references.
Of course. Oh, this looks complicated. Oh, no, okay, I see. 7 buttons, which is... Okay, let's begin the G-Warrior training simulation.
I'm still in load
trials
screen.
to
There we
teach you
go.
the basics.
Okay.
First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. G-Warrior is armed with a range of weaponry. Now's your chance to learn what it's capable of. Ether Cannon. Final Flourish combo. Goes through a series of 3 things.
Aether
Ultima
Mine.
Buster.
Ultima Buster. Woohoo! 1 1.2k to all enemies in a straight line.
Yeah. Ether Mine. An aspected to 300 and all enemies nearby. 4 yalms.
Increases target damage taken by 20%, duration 60 seconds.
Does not share a recast timer.
Auto
Restoration.
restoration.
Restores up to 40% of own HP and 30% of own EP, which is its mana. Pyretic Booster reduces cast time and recast time of weapon skills by 25%, increases movement speed by 25%. HP is drained while in use. Ethereal Aegis reduces damage taken by 50%. EP is drained while in use. Okay, and you reuse Pyretic Booster at 3 seconds plus to end it. Okay, guidance system.
Okay, the Buster has a heck of a cooldown.
Yep.
Oh.
And a heck of a charge up time.
So you know, the combo is a melee combo. If you are not in range, it will jump you into range. It's a gap closer.
I saw that.
And the cannon, of course, is ranged.
And it and the Buster consume EP. The basic does not.
EP is not regenerating.
No, it needs auto restoration, it looks like.
Actually,
Auto restoration.
no, it won't let me rearrange the bar. Boo!
So far, so good. Let's move on to something a bit more advanced, shall we? Chi-Warrior also comes equipped with Pyretic Booster, which diverts even more power to its weapons and increases its speed and maneuverability. This, however, comes at a price. Activating it places a huge strain on the Chi-Warrior, so it must only be used in short bursts. That's why it's best to practice here before hitting into battle. Now, try activating the Pyretic Booster. Safety lock Pyretic Booster off. Notice your movement speed is much improved. Shown on your monitor, the G-Warrior becomes much more structurally something. Deactivate, press the same button again. And you turn the nice oranges so you know that you're in it. Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage incurred. Don't rely on it to carry you through the battle. Now try using the Pyretic Booster to destroy the target.
Once we gather duty.
Yep. Yeah, this is harder without the boost. Okay. Excellent work. You'd best deactivate the Pyretic Booster while I explain the final trial. Yeah. Okay, that brings up the full. We've covered offense, now look at defense. This is where the Ethereal Aegis should come in handy. Fortunately, you can't keep the barrier up indefinitely as it will drain the G-Warrior's power reserves. You might even run out of energy for the weapons, so watch out. first try deploying the ethereal aegis. Safety lock off. Okay. Monitor shows how much power is being drained. Don't let it get too low. But that's enough now. Turn off the barrier using the same button used to deploy it. For the last trial, we'll use the ethereal aegis while attempting to destroy the target. Unlike before, there is no way to escape its attacks, so you'll need to weather them using the barrier.
By the way, Colt, congrats on 66 Dragoon. I have to say, going through Heavensward as Dragoon
All right, that's everything.
was just
Time to end the simulation.
awesome.
Okay, all of that for the simulator.
Yes, that was just the simulator. Do we want to break here real quick so you can go get
Yeah.
ice slushies?
Hey, suckies. A big gulp of cold goodness.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go warm myself by the fire. Though that seems kind of counterproductive on a day like today. Yeah, I was really proud. When I hit 50 with Dragoon, there's something a lot of people refer to as the 50 doldrums, where after all the tweakings from further expansions, the classes didn't kind of feel quite right during the 50s. So I was seriously thinking about trading off for Ninja, and then I hit Heavensward and it all clicked again. And it was like, no, I'm a Dragoon for life. I have to just face facts. And as always, if we're on and not streaming or doing anything important, if you want to do a run or something, you can always tag me or Rylea, and we'd be happy to run with you. And that goes for anyone else in the stream too. But yeah, we get our own giant robot. And it's lore accurate. That's the scary part. When Allegans built something, they built them. Why do I have an augment? Oh, right, my retainer got that for me. It's kind of dorky looking, but it could fit for some people. Not for Thayrin. Totally not Thayrin style. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're kind of at a low period, so I'm like, okay, now what? Oh, who's on? Ooh, we have an action. Ooh, we have a Spike. We haven't seen Spike in ages. Cherry. Definitely the cherry. Yeah, at some point, Cold, we need to run you through Coil of Bahamut. It's one of the dungeons that doesn't show up in Roulette. It's actually not a dungeon. It is the first of the normal raids. And it was their first time building a raid system inside of FF. So it gets a little squirrely trying to find groups. We've generally had to do it for folks unsynced with a couple people who really know the mechanics, because otherwise it will hand you your butt. But there's some really important stuff, and I'll be honest, when Rylea and I finally got through it, we were so bummed we were not able to do it at level. Because it actually has really important information before going into Heaven's Word. But it was just literally impossible to find a group for it. And of course, Crystal Tower is now required in order to do Shadowbringers, which makes sense if you've been following along with the ending stuff that we've been going through this past week. Actually, while we're here, why don't I just tank up and run a trust? Because let's do Hero's Gauntlet, which we kind of did last night, but I now have Gratia that I can run with. Woohoo! Actually,
victory will be ours.
I stand ever ready.
Gratia, you're on healing tonight. Oh, I actually really stupidly enjoy the Alliance raids in this game. They kind of scratch that raiding itch without actually having to need a static or mind-numbingly impossible that you're going to spend weeks just to learn a boss. So, and believe it or not, the Crystal Tower is actually one of the weakest raids because it was the first. I really enjoyed the entire Shadows of Mahak, which is Heaven's Word's raid, Alliance raid. I definitely recommend doing the Alexander raid system, which is also Alliance, but it's a normal, so it's an 8-man instead of a full 24-man. But it also leads into a lot of stuff that happens in Shadowbringers, but it's a lot easier to roll in Alliance, or in Alex, because you can effectively just say, okay, I'm going to hit the queue now. Oh, it's a 5-minute queue. We can totally deal with that. Yeah, in Stormblood, the rage system is the Omega Skate, which is really interesting and fun, but the queue timers tend to be a lot more difficult for it because a lot of people right now are skipping over the Omega Skate to go straight to Shadowbringers. It's like, no, you really should do Omega. What was the Shadowbringers Alliance raid? I know it if I heard it, but I'm in the middle of combat, so mental is a little slightly off. Yeah, that's right. The Stormblood Alliance raid is Return to Ishvalis, which is all based off of tactics and FF12. And they are really nice. But definitely set some serious time away for that storyline because the ending and beginning lead-in to the actual raid can easily take an hour plus if you're reading through it all. But since tactics is like my first FF love, it was like all of the feels. I think I should bring these guys down to the next group. Even though I'm not exactly paying attention to things at the moment. Palace of the Dead is interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to take you, at least to get you to level 50 on that one. If not 100, because the story actually tops out at 100. The palace itself goes to 200. But you have to be really on top of your game to do that. And Ryan and I, we've worked at it for many long times, and the highest we've gotten is to 150. Where the boss promptly handed us our asses back on the silver platter. But the story to 100, it might take a little grinding because you'll need to build up your agent points. But we can totally two-man that easily. And I would be more than happy to take you through. off the stream! You should know better, kitty. Yow, that hurt. Also, when you get a chance and want to take a break from the main story, I don't think you've gotten a chance to open it yet. But there is a blue quest in Old Daw from our friendly neighborhood Rumormonger. Talking about a missing investigator. I highly recommend the chain, but do keep in mind it is incredibly silly and long. It's one of the more adored side quests that we can have in the FF. And unfortunately, it does suffer from the fact that we won't be getting a version of it for Shadowbringers. And that makes me sad. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for you. But definitely do it. It will be a multi-night string chain. It does open a couple new trials, which is why it's a blue bang. And you'll get versions of it in Heavensward and in Stormblood as well. Let's just say they're special. Thank you, Anathong. Ooh, brain freezy.
They had pina colada
I figured I'd run this while you guys were out. I'll be out in just a minute. I'm at the second boss, pretty much. Well, we did mention yesterday we would be streaming today if possible, depending on the heat. But the heat has been pretty bad here. It was supposed to be 91 today. It actually hit 99.
and there's 96 for tomorrow. There's probably going to be like 100. I might get the next cycle. So you will probably be able to have probably recruited.
Understood. Yeah, yesterday we kind of got a late start at things and things ran overtime. We never actually got to Heaven on High last night. I feel bad. This is like the first week we've missed Heaven on High night for like almost 2 years.
Frozen cherry syrup. The first word being the most important.
So my question to you, Rylea, do we want to continue with Whirl It, or do we want to try and queue for Puppet's Bunker?
Let's queue for Puppet's Bunker.
Should I go ahead and dump out of this?
Up to you. Though, yeah, you're only about halfway through. Maybe you should. You've seen it before.
Yeah, let's go ahead and leave for now. Hi, Ungi. Welcome, welcome. We are about to queue for Puppet's Bunker.
And you were eager to get into this, so...
Well, mostly I wanted to try it before we hit,
weekly turnover.
Yeah, a weekly turnover so I can upgrade one of my gear pieces.
Sorry, guys, we're going to be waiting on you a little bit. We're hitting Puppet's Bunker, but is Puppet's Bunker hitting back?
Yeah, we started a little late. I think we started at 9:40 last night because I was in the last pull of a misery run.
Yeah, you would have missed us just by a few minutes.
See if we can get in action. Taika, thanks for reminding me I need to unlock it when I get tired of crafting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, buy the largest size there is if I want it to last an entire run.
Also, so you know, they have added new crafting jewelry and suit.
Okay.
A lot of people are complaining on the suit. I'm like, it's okay, but it feels like cold weather gear.
Now, there's wishful thinking.
Uh,
Or maybe it's for a while you're doing Ishgard restoration. Just queue us up and I can look at it.
well, I was kind of hoping we get a thing from Action, but he's not going, so I'm queuing. 5-minute wait time.
That's an okay one.
Well, once you add
I
the
would not
gloves
complain.
and the pants,
Uh-huh.
it gets a little,
Does okay in rose pink. That's the main thing.
I mean, it's not bad, but a lot of people are really complaining, saying that we went from lesbian vampire to this.
Really?
I'm like, really? Woohoo! Papa
No, that
Fucker.
didn't take long.
And I'm totally doing this as DPS.
Well, yeah.
I probably should have gone as ranged, but yeah, we'll...
But that's not you.
Hey, at least I'm not queuing his heels cold.
I don't know, being cold would be good. The Namazu head. Oh boy. Help.
Of course she gets one. Why can't we have one?
Hey, we have the, let's see, what did he call it? G-weapon?
Oh, the G-Warrior.
G-warrior, yeah, thank you. This is my fight. Don't follow me. Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Wait,
Let us try
your flying machine!
We're following, obviously. More pods. I kinged them for a proper bridge.
Thank you, Konog!
How's on that not how's on not having to fight that giant thing? Considering that's one of the androids that attacked us? Whoa.
We're in Team
813P,
P, so we
multiple-
probably want to stay right here.
Multiple hostile life forms confirmed. Activating the Aegis unit. You go no further.
And we've lost 2 DPS in Alliance C already.
Really, guys? Commencing the elimination of intruders. Engaging overhead drones. Relevant combat protocol. Anti-personnel lasers. Preparing to fire beam cannon. Condensing energy.
Oh boy. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. No! Knocked right off the edge by a laser. Preparing to fire collider cannon. Initializing centrifuge. Yeah, lost me and a healer.
Can you be rezzed? It looks like you can.
Yes. They stopped pulling that stuff some time ago.
Every now and then, though. Every now and then. For Cold Silver, just a fair warning on Dragoon. You've probably already experienced it.
I'm going to wait for that to go off.
Is you can backflip off of certain platforms.
All the platforms.
Ooh. The other thing is, you notice we have an arena with 3 positions.
Okay, now what?
Stay kind of in the center towards the front. Oh wait, there's a
gap.
hole. Yeah, the first one didn't have a gap.
Yeah, I know. The healer was basically looking for the gap and was standing on the overlap and got knocked off along with me because of it.
In general, Alliance Raid is set up in...
Oh, that's not friendly.
3 parties, A, B, and C. A rule of thumb, A is always to the right.
Stack and dead.
B is always in the center. C is always to the left. In some fights, being in the correct position with your group will mean the difference between whether you succeed or whether you wipe. That was nasty. I don't know what it was.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, the ring is the upper rune ring that you have to follow and get in the gap. Yikes.
Didn't even see it.
Yeah, you kind of have to have your camera up a little. Did you get raised, or did you go down again immediately? Okay,
No, that last raise did not happen. Well, that looks nasty. There's your gap. And on the other side, there wasn't a gap.
Ooh. They're really forcing us around the ring. Holy crap.
Yeah. Okay, now I have a raise. I am waiting for this to finish.
I am dead. I got clipped. Ow.
Oh boy, a bunch of people went down on that one, though. Healers are up.
As you get more familiar with the Dragoon, you'll get more jumpiness.
Oh boy.
It's part of the charm of the skill set is how jumpy it becomes.
Charm.
Yes, it is very charmful. As long as you're not back flipping off of platforms.
Nope, don't have the mana. Oh boy, here we go. Ah! Caught by the laser before I could realize it was there.
Nope. Thought there would be a gap there, and there was not.
Yeah, I was in the middle of trying to figure out where the gap would be when I got killed by the other.
mean, we are taking them down pretty well.
Yep.
And I'm surprised we are not dying as much as I thought we would. I mean, this is the fight.
I'm only dying as rarely as I am because I'm down for most of it.
Yeah, I think the healers are just too busy trying to keep everyone else up, which I don't blame them for.
Yeah. Okay, everyone else is up. That was painful.
And considering that Team C is down 2 people,
Yeah, still, wow.
woohoo! I got the limit break off!
Oh, that was
Now
you,
remember, you only get 1 piece
huh? Yeah.
per week. So choose your
Yeah.
piece wisely.
Especially since there's the next couple of days, maybe.
Well, you have tomorrow,
Yeah.
because it resets at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right, I guess we're taking the back. Light artillery unit. Did we just lose someone? Is that a
No?
notice for, C? Because I got a add member thing.
God, these close combat things are not going down. Not sure if I should be AoEing or not. Focus firing.
Yeah, I've been trying AoE. I keep getting paralyzed, which is not helping.
Yeah, we all get paralyzed. Looks like C got another person in, so they're just down 1
Good.
DPS.
There. Molinet should have helped. This is by far the quietest music they've ever had in one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the rest is down, so everyone's come piling in on ours. Ow.
Oh, this is different?
Yeah. This is odder than usual. 3 androids this time, but still no 2P. Okay, it is do your own team's thing central. 767P. Okay, that sounds like it might be the last ad coming in. Lovely. I have a marker along with someone else.
Got a stack.
Now you tell me. "767P operated Superior Flight Unit B ETA."
Of course.
Come on. Right then. Shield Protocol B is active. Attacks against certain targets are ineffective. Which is keeping you from hitting the other two guys, I think.
Would make sense. Air raid.
Come on. Oh, great. Nope. I don't like the looks of that. I don't like it at all.
I'm gonna stay with group. Ow.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Where'd that even come from?
Ow.
Yeah.
It's Puppet's bunker. We knew the job was dangerous when we took it. I'd say you might want to get Lucy up, but I see that's not going to be a, not happening.
Now what? That's what.
Yeah, that was a fairly nasty one to pull in the middle of all that. I think Yoko is trying to kill us again.
Miyuki?
No! Yoko! The guy who designed Nera.
Right.
I remember during the live letter, she was like, I think this might be too difficult for our players. And Yoko was all, well, then they'll die.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sensing a pattern over here. Aha. Now, I successfully raised a healer during this fight.
Oh, that's good. You have done your res mage duty.
Thoroughly. Now what? Oh, way over there? I'm gonna die. No. Oh. Only almost. No, that did it.
And of course, we're way not in our area.
Yeah.
Tell us off this one with your
Yeah.
Well, someone just let off with one of the, and I think the lockouts have expired.
I think that was a good use of a limit break.
Killing. Is it fun for you too? That was the boss.
Casting gloves and healing gloves. Pass and pass. Yeah, this place is insane. And we've yet to get to bullet hell. You know there's going to be a bullet hell in here somewhere.
Well, that was certainly the spin cycle. Huh. Interesting. To be.
What is this place? Intriguing upon intriguing. Oh ho, it's a control room.
That's...
This definitely seems like a trap.
Core command. Well. Yorha, for the glory of mankind. That's the only thing the top text says. Ow. Core command just popped up. It's doing something.
Eek!
Yeah!
Oh, 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 oh!
Oh crap!
I didn't notice the second ring!
I just couldn't move out of it fast enough.
Yeah, this is definitely one where you, oh dear, all A healers down!
There's the bullet hell. Come on. Wow, that took mana to 0, but I believe I just got the second A healer.
Good, good.
Okay, you're back up.
Yes.
Bullet hell.
Oh, yeah.
Real bullet hell this time, not just the splat. Oh, that's a tiny spot. There's a pod there. Yeah, the pods caused that one.
I think there needs being enough in each one to turn blue.
Ah. No idea. Is it dreaming? Oh, cripe. Certain people are targeted.
Yeah, one of them was me!
Oh.
Oh, here comes a splat!
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, I got clipped. That was a really tight
Yeah.
clip, though.
I didn't even realize something was coming.
Pods incoming.
Yeah. Oh, that's not going to be good. Thank goodness for
Healer down.
self-healing. Why am I not in range? I can't find them.
Yeah, they're on the other side of the arena.
Might have gotten them? Oh boy. Damn it. I had the spacing, but not the timing.
That's okay.
I'm not understanding that one.
This guy is being a butt. Oh gods! Our healers aren't the only ones up.
Oh. Oh dear. And they might be needing to do a limit break 3 soon. In fact, I think.
In fact, that is the limit break 3.
Good, because that's full mana. No! I was about to bring up healers.
I know.
My big moment.
He enraged.
That's not good.
That was an excellent use of a limit break 3, though. If we had like a couple more seconds, we probably could have gotten everybody up.
Yeah. Jeez, this fight looks nuts. Welcome to Nier Automata-based dungeons.
Yohora, for the glory of mankind! Yohora,
I was
for the
reading
glory
that last time.
of mankind! I did not catch that before.
Yeah, sadly, it's not various messages, it's just that one over and over. Monitors. 10 is a line, 30 is a circle. Not sure where the monitors are.
Around the edge of the room. Oh man.
I haven't seen any such thing that I've noticed. Here we go.
Get back here. Don't go for it.
No. I had that one's number. That's what I tried to do last time and failed on. Oh crap. Oh. Watch out for splat. Ah, in. Switch levels.
Yeah, there's the monitors.
Right. Man, I'd never even noticed that last time.
I still don't understand them, but... Bullet hell!
He's up.
Pod's up next.
Requesting pod support. Yep. Yorha for the glory. R10.
I'm following this group over here.
Yeah, that would be wise. Okay, it was lines.
We're
gonna have that set again. Okay, so what do we do with circle?
I'm standing on top of the,
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's that one that generates the small gap. Yeah, let's get out of the lava.
Lava is friendly, by the way.
Oh. I didn't think there to be anything in here that was friendly.
Okay.
Could use another. Okay, there we go. Maneuver Volta Ray. Right. Oh, that's me. No, don't go in front of me, Ian. Damn it. Ow.
Incoming splat.
Indeed. Just rebalanced my mana. That was our tank getting rezzed. Pod program 30 circles.
I'm going over here where everyone else is. I'm assuming they know what they're doing.
Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. But thankfully I can take one hit and I saw it coming, so I had for cure already going.
Yep, that's how to red mage.
And here we go. It's the center fun again.
R10.
Oh, I thought it was going to be pods. Okay, so that's lines. Or not. Ow. Nope. Couldn't get out of that in time. It was still too far down. I needed another 10 seconds.
Yeah, what a lot of people have been doing is lining up at the last corner and then stepping out from free space to free space before it becomes
That's
active.
effectively what I'm trying to do. I just don't have the timing. I have to take a hit, and one hit was enough to kill me in that one because I still hadn't recovered. Oh, cripes.
No!
Oh dear.
I died just as I was trying to get off a limit break.
I'll come back and try it again. Because we're about to have bullet hell. I don't think you finished them off.
Yes, I did.
Okay then. Casting and fending. And we lost someone in C again, it looks like.
Oh, the elevator's moving.
Never had been... Yeah, it went down earlier, partway through the battle. Never been more glad to have your help. Down we go, but how far down? Is it just me, or does this seem different? Dangerous, certainly. And there are more. If you could clear the path. Yikes! I'm not liking this. What are we supposed to do? Where is everyone standing? Do you go through? I'm lost. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, now they're starting to go down. With barricades this time. Oh, I see. Oh, geez. Really? This is the most non-trashy trash mob I've ever heard of. Broken machines. 2B must have got in here first. Two P process termination confirmed. Oh, wait. Let me guess, this isn't good. You... yeah, not good.
But what?
Yeah. So I guess is what we're fighting.
Um.
Something disturbing. 4C6, F6, E6, 7696, something, 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 something.
Compound. Oh, this entire raid set is by the entire team for Nier Automata.
Yeah. Though I will admit, there's a worse problem. I'm out of brain freezy juice.
Oh no!
We are...
Mechanical
Say something-
laceration.
I'd say something snarky, but I can't remember the name I want. Scour the earth. Yeah, I had a bad feeling. In or out?
Okay, need to be in for
In,
that
I
one.
guess. Really? That really looked like an out.
No, it was an in.
I know. I have way too many ins. Burn. Oh geez, we've got two of them.
And we have to line up between the two. Oh, we get toasty fried.
That would never happen. Owie.
In.
That's just not fair. Let ranged have its fun. Yikes.
Oh,
You.
gosh.
All kinds of you.
Oh, that's a reconfiguring.
I think I prefer Ozma. Oh, boy.
Oh, dear.
We have something of a lack of conservation of mass, I'll have you know. Compound 2P.
Great, now I have to start paying attention to visuals again.
Centrifugal slice.
Ow. I thought it was clear, that one.
I'll get ya. At least I hope I got ya.
Yeah, you got me.
Yep. Prime Blade.
I'm running to the corner.
Everyone's getting out of the way. Prime Blade again. I thought Prime Blade was canceled this year. No Alf for that one?
I'm ignoring you. I'm trying very hard not to die here.
Come on, all the cool kids are dying. Oh, that doesn't look healthy. Okay, you've got people going into it, though. Some sort of stack mechanic, then.
I find it interesting they had 2 sections, but only one of them did they...
Yeah. I was wondering about that. We will crush you again and again.
Eek! We almost hit the wall there.
Right. Well, don't die. I can't help you at the moment. Compound pod R012, I think.
2 pods up.
Yeah. No, more than that. Okay, resin.
Four parts resolved.
She is moving. Reproduce. Yep. There's a bunch of tethers. No one seems to be doing anything truly special.
Okay, we want to be inside the glowing circle. Dead.
Too late.
I thought I was in. Who?
Oh. Yeah. Looks like you only need about 1 per pillar, though. The usual.
Yeah,
More pillars. Okay, you might be about to get transferred? Nope. Compound R011.
got pods on the board.
Yeah, more transfer circles. I'm gonna wait for this to go off. No! Caught by Prime Blade. Yeah, it is the usual one of these fights, especially first time around. I'm spending most of it dead. The music doesn't seem quite as epic this time.
I can't hear it over the sound of combat.
Pillars.
I could probably use some health.
Okay,
Thank
that
you!
one got activated. more pillars with transfers. Hey, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Sir, if you go full of ice incoming. Okay, now I'm gonna limit break.
Yeah. Uncanny play. Yeah, she might be made out of Uncanny Valley Ranch dressing. Wow.
Blarg, 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 blarg. Ah.
Pretty much.
I've got Lucy if you get Artemis.
Sounds good.
They totally deserve it.
Casting, healing, scouting, fending. What the hey, people?
What are you looking for?
Oh, true. Just thinking, I've been thinking bard, so I've been thinking aiming, but casting is actually what I want to take a look at for the moment. Okay. 490 versus... Hands. 480. Okay. There's my one weekly.
Congrats.
Get the card. Did not get the orchestration roll.
Did not get the
Did
minions.
not get
I
the,
got nothing but my coin.
Your Franklin Mint commemorative coin.
And apparently, this has actually been tweaked down from what
like
they originally had.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's
we were being very literal about it.
To be
Puppet's coin.
All clear for now.
For some value of clear. 2P and 2B are identical. How did they come to be on different sides? Therein lies a question.
And Anog. I was wrong. So wrong. I made you go along with my decisions. I put everyone in danger.
That's what you do. Anog.
I'm the one who left the conflict spread this far. Blaming yourself is unnecessary.
Do pay attention. Oh, okay, right. That is, what's it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name. Amusing you can see it this far out. Forgive me, but you seem so similar to 2P, and we still don't really understand either of you. Are you truly our ally?
I can't be certain. All I know is that I'm damaged in battle with the machine life forms, and then I was here. Your world is very different from where I was. I don't know my coordinates, and I can't contact command. I just followed the explosions.
There was a lot of those. Well, let's approach this from a different angle then. What are the machine life forms, and why were you fighting them?
The machine life forms are weapons created by aliens from beyond the star. As part of Yorha, my mission is to reclaim the planet from the invaders.
Alien invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this Yorha as well?
No, she is a copy, built by the machine lifeforms, probably to fight Yorha specifically.
No, actually just built to fight you in Super Smash Brothers. We also retrieved another android, a boy.
If he is still with you, I would like to see him.
Very well. Can't make things any worse.
A nod?
New section has been added to the portable archive. Fill it by using the device to record data at promising spots within the puppet's bunker. Or in other words, we now get to tootle around this place and see what it's like. Hey, look, question mark right here at the entry. On the operation of Yorha units archived. Okay, how do we get at that thing? Is that in key items?
Bang on the toolbar collection.
Collection.
Yeah. Cold Silver. I think I found the investigator quest you were talking about. Sully doesn't begin to describe it.
And it only gets better.
For various definitions of better.
All the definitions of better.
Unidentified expedition log 1.
Hold
oh,
on.
That's the copy
Puppet's
factory.
Bunker. Yeah.
Where's
Puppet's Bunker. You have to
yeah,
close
there it is.
down. Okay, so the Puppet's Bunker on the operation of Yorha units. Yorha units are produced in a variety of models. Each model is distinguished by an alphabetical abbreviation indicating its area of specialization, such as B for combat optimized battle models, or S for the analytical scanner models operating as strategists. So what's a P? Take the pod down. I don't see anything on this platform.
So we will have to take a break soon.
Yeah, have ourselves some sandwiches.
That, and I would not be surprised if Action wants a little Alexander time.
We mean Mighty Morphin Voltron? On the purpose
Mighty
of
Morphin Gobby Voltron.
There you go.
On the purpose of the bunker archive.
Oh my. Oh, no, that's all that. Okay. The bunker was designed as a base for exclusive use by Yorha's forces. As such, it serves as the organization's maintenance facility, as well as a site for the research and development of anti-machine lifeform weaponry.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pause right here for like 1 minute.
Just one?
You have Mike.
What do I do with Mike? I hardly know Mike. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? But yeah, and this is wing 2 of 3, with the third one due out in a couple of major patches, so about 6 months. And the first one wasn't any better, though some of the ending parts kind of got a bit more epic than that, actually. As in fighting 100-foot tall robots. Lots of dodging around a platform in the last part. Some serious bullet hell moments in an early part. They went really, really crazy with it. And parts of this were kind of sedate in comparison, I think. Not that it kept me from getting killed. Many, many, many times. As is usual. Yes, Sakti. Hi, Mike. And the nice thing with, one of the problems with all these big areas for the Alliance raids is, you go through them, there's some really neat stuff in there architecturally and such. And of course, everyone just runs by it and you never get a chance to see any of it. So one of the nice things they've been doing this time around is you get to explore through the entire environment afterwards, like we are right now. And as you can see, for the first part, they have all this stuff: unidentified expedition log 1, survey of local terrain continues, etc. So this is, parts of them for showing up here, apparently. Weapon fragment data. Tattered flyer. Thanks for blink by. Is a thriving chain, including swords that match the regional features and squads of, And I still want to know exactly how they were hiding all of this behind a mountain range. Yeah, the machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling, though, is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a primitive network. You there? I hear things moving around.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we all said hi to Mike.
I noticed. But yeah, okay. The fact that you can come in here solo, and this will always be open to us now to walk around solo if we wish.
Yes.
Which is a real nice addition.
Which is what we were doing yesterday when we found the corpse room. That was what we were going through was the original, or the first wing of the raid. And going to a particular part that isn't really part of the raid. It's just off of the map you get to go to. And I am not seeing anything more at the moment.
I'm getting all the way to the bunker entrance, yeah.
Yeah. This time without falling to our deaths. At least not on camera. And that shaft just keeps going down.
Yeah, watch that first step. It's a doozy.
And another pod conveyance. And this is where the triple boss was. Aha, there's at least one.
There it is.
Yorha Unit Report 1. I wish you'd remember what you were on last time so you wouldn't have to keep closing Copied Factory. I encountered a strangely evolved machine lifeform in Expedition territory. Not only were its constituent parts markedly distinct, it overall bore a greater resemblance to humanity than to its brethren. And it looks like this is all closed off. So the only way is through the
hangar.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right next to the exit behind a little wall corner.
Around here? Ah, yes.
Oh, and it closed my...
Unit Report 2. You tried keeping it up and denied?
Yes, it closed on me as soon as I picked up the new item.
Yeah.
Grr.
They need to think this through a little bit better. Unit Report 2. It is possible that the machine lifeforms can evolve in response to their circumstances. If so, we must immediately revise our combat strategy to include appropriate precautions when engaging. And we will need to probe deeper. There is still far too much about the machines that we do not know. And down another shaft. Oh, great. This is obviously should be a turbo lift. Giant plugs that somebody left flying around. Whee! And this just dead ends. Do keep an eye out for more hidden areas.
Up, there's one right at the end of the first slide. At a
first slide? Ah.
At a room entitled
2B's room. A bunch of text that is definitely illegible. Longing archived. Suffering is born of something. Sadness is born of something. Joy is born of something. Yet I, who was born to give birth, have never known suffering, nor sadness, nor joy. From what is a soul, a true soul, not a synthetic one, really born? And a lot of books stashed in here. Okay. Whee! And looks like... check that. Nope. And here's the command room with another box.
Your heart for the glory of mankind.
Saved machine lifeform data 2.
Where is that? Oh, it's on
command
the other
room.
side.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
There are?
3! 3! I count 3!
Hold on. Where are...
Let's see.
Ah, okay. There's number 2.
Okay, there's one there.
Lifeform data 4.
Actually, where are you? You're watching.
Kind of. Yeah, I saw that one. Point at the next one.
Get out from under there.
Aha, okay, that's the one I had not seen. Where is that? Oh, okay, there's a crawlway back here.
Yes.
Lifeform data 3. Still have not seen number 1.
And then there's this one here.
That was... yeah, that was the first one I saw.
Okay, shall I pick it up?
Yes. Nothing there.
Shall I pick up the other 2?
Yes, yes. Let me do assume that's it up there. I don't see anything down below yet. Aha! Okay, when you've got all 3, go down and go behind the central pillar.
All the way down to the ground floor?
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. Jump off the edge.
Aha!
Jump off. Or... yeah, behind this pillar. And that was... 1. Okay, that's probably everything in this room. Collection. Saved machine lifeform data 1. Life in the factory is boring. Not just for me. I see more and more of the other machines skipping shifts. We spend the time watching the combat training, though it is not our job. Is this what humanity refers to as fun? Data 2. Those of us who learn to have fun are trying to try more and more things. Some are even learning to reconstruct their own bodies. Strange. Recently, I've been enjoying fishing discarded data from computers.
Oh dear.
Data 3. I found an interesting file when I was fishing for data the other day. It described the reproductive act. Our bodies do not require these functions. What does humanity gain from them? And data 4. Maybe the act of giving birth is in some way special. Maybe it is not the same as when we build more of ourselves. Do we have the capacity to give birth to anything? If we did, would it change something for us?
Ship entry.
Yep, that's how we get to the next section, I believe.
Cold Silver, I think I just realized what you two are exploring. From what I remember of Nier Automata, 2B starts on a space station.
Yeah, well, we are definitely in the middle of a desert, but it's wrecked something.
Something fell, apparently.
Yeah. Yep, and here's the crazy passage. Thankfully not shooting at us right now.
Yeah. By the way, I did cheat a little, and I saw a video of someone going through that. And they were able to jump over the edges of the orbs.
Okay.
And I'm just standing here watching this going, I can't believe he just did that. Oh my god.
Thankfully, while the dodging certainly keeps you busy, it's far from impossible on that part. And here's a whole bunch of the little kind of stumpy bots that we never actually saw active this time, but they were primary enemies last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's a crate in the side corridor.
Yep.
Saved message history. Regarding the laundering of standard issue attire, all clothing issued by Yorha must be turned in for washing on the appropriate day as detailed below. Late laundry will not be accepted. Combat attire, upon return from deployment, accepted through the following morning. Civilian attire, every Sunday. Leaving one's clothes on the floor will result in a reprimand.
So effectively,
That door isn't opening for me.
this might be the end of the line, but it does say it
Go
goes
up to
on.
the top and... Yeah, I know, that's the thing, is the map says it goes, but...
Aww. So effectively...
Open the blast door, open the blast door!
They're starting to become more human as time goes on.
Oh yeah.
Exit to mountains.
True adaptive AI.
And it looks like we got everything. I'm not seeing any holes.
There's nothing obvious missing.
Exit to
Might be
Coliseum.
might be worth a second look someday, but at the moment I think we can assume we've generally got it.
Okay, pod.
Accessing data for your Type B unit. Overwrite previous owner ID. Anog.
To think he was on our side after all.
Maybe.
To be. Konog.
We hid him where 2P wouldn't know to look. Follow me.
Wise.
Entrance to Anog's lair. So we're getting another little mini zone again. B9S.
Yeah, this is a little lair of his. Oh dear. This looks unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
One of the machine life forms.
The Stumpy.
The Stumpy, and it's bandaged up poorly.
Yes. Yes. Anog? Right. Konog. He's been out of operation since we brought him here. 9S. Nothing. 2B. 2B or not 2P?
Haha. 9S. My duty is to annihilate the machine life forms. For that, I require the assistance of 9S. We must revive him.
Fortunately, we have some experience with this sort of thing. What do you say, Anog?
I don't...
I'm certain everyone could use a rest before we proceed. A lot has happened, and we should take time to think things through.
What? These two think? The sky must be falling. Nine S. Nothing. 2B. 9S.
Anog.
I didn't think.
Crime and punishment. Konog would attend to simpler matters before embarking on any further missions relating to unfathomable technology and the applications thereof. Come to think of it, none of us ever did get the chance to enjoy the carnival. It's possible everyone is still carrying on with it. I've never known a few explosions to dampen their spirits before. Still, I might want to go and check on them. Coming, Anog?
Fine.
What's all that noise?
I suppose there's only one way to find out. Oh dear. And I have still not eaten my buddy weight in beer and cheese.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It was a quest. We did accept it.
We know.
Oh boy.
Dear. Wow. What a mess.
Dismayed dwarf.
Punishment! Punishment! Why me?
Demanding dwarf.
Not getting out of this. Them things came from right here. Saw it with my own 2 eyes, and that's that. I swear on my granddad's grave.
Doomsing.
Ask me, I don't know. You better talk fast.
Doomsaying dwarf.
Didn't like that at all. No, ma'am.
Decisive dwarf.
The village is in shambles. My house may as well be a pile of kindling.
Dour dwarf.
Always knew those brats were up to something.
Dig site chief.
This is what I was afraid of.
Galag.
Will you all shut... Oh, beg your pardon. Bit preoccupied with my duties at the moment.
Okay, we're probably going to wrap up this and then take a break. So we will see you at least at 9:30. You be safe. Nog?
Mm-hmm.
Please, we didn't mean for any of this to happen. Go Nog.
Please calm down. It's a complicated situation, and even we are not fully... We ain't here for your excuses. Just admit it. This is all your fault. You let those things in through the tunnels. They knew you. And look what they did to the place. We don't care about whys and wherefores. We want to know how you plan to make amends. We'll do everything we can, I swear, but... I don't think this is going anywhere good. The village is still in danger. No one wants to hear it from me, though. Please, can you speak to Elder Glag and make him understand?
Glag?
Stop it. And who might you be? Haven't seen your face around here before, or have I? I misplaced my spectacles some time ago. No matter, I'm here to investigate, not conversate. As eldest elder, it falls to me to determine the truth of the rumors surrounding this disaster. Problem being, of course, that everyone here is stubborn as a diamond ingot. They all insist they know what's true, though you can be sure half of them are up to their eyeballs in ale at any given time. I need a second opinion. A sober opinion. Here, let me smell your breath. You'll do. Speak with the villagers and think well on who has right of it. Then I'll hear what you have to say. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I think this is an after-dinner thing.
You want to leave it here then?
I can't do this on an empty stomach. I can't deal with this many dwarves on an empty stomach.
Okay, everyone, we're going to take a break. We will be back at 9:30 for the Bun Buns.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably pick this up Monday.
Probably tomorrow. Yeah.
You guys take it easy. Hope to see you later. Go get some food. Go use the bathroom. Cool down.
Shall we go see if there's anything left of the festival?
It's probably totally wrecked.
Dang it.
We will see you later. Be safe, all.
Yes.